Thank you to Squarespace for supporting this channel. Whether you need a domain, website or online store, make your next move with Squarespace. Right, let's check out the comments of the video. You were so excited about Bruce Lee sending you a lens you copied his hairstyle. Oh, I had to ruin the mood, didn't he? YouTube's all about positivity and all that stuff. Copying Bruce Lee? Don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, expectations and whether they live up to them is what makes or breaks a product. This Indiegogo iPhone case I got sent from Moose shows in their promo vid that the case protects the phone from various drops up to a 45-foot drop from a crane onto concrete. No scratches! Expectation, my phone should be fine from a mere 14-foot drop onto concrete. Oh, I'm using my iPhone but need a bit of fresh air. Oops! Did it live up to expectations? Well, that's a bit of a fail then. Ow, titties. I guess I've just given myself an excuse to get an iPhone X then. Now this next product, you can't really go too wrong with it, mainly because I don't need to throw it out a window to test it, but also because it's just buttons and slidey things, and as long as they click and slide, it pretty much fulfills its purpose. You just expect it to work, and it does, but it gives you a nice Brucey bonus with the way it's been designed. You can customize the layout easily. And you can even create a face with all the buttons and slidey things just because you can. It allows you to quickly make adjustments to your edits in any Adobe app or Final Cut. Much cooler than expected, I like. Now, cheap lenses. Expectations should be low, but a 50mm with an f1.1 aperture, it surely comes with the assumption that it's gonna be crap anyway. It comes with a free polishing cloth. How many lenses do you get with that?
Wait, what? There's a phone number.
It's got their phone number on it.
Oh, that's useful.
It's like they want to go home with me tonight.
That's what I always get, like in the hotel, like the cheap hotel. Call this number.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get like hookers.
Bit of cumlun.
Yeah.
So anyway, this lens is the 50mm f1.1. It's pretty shoddy build quality wise. This hood, feel that.
Premium quality.
I think this is probably better quality than that lens
shit.
hood.
I think I'll break
cracked it already.
I think I'll break it.
Thank you. The lens itself doesn't feel terrible. It's metal in a kind of basic way.
So all manual, no electronic components.
No nothing. And that focus ring, it's
smooth.
alright.
It's smooth.
Smoothish.
I think it's smooth.
Clickless aperture.
That's good for filming.
But this is an APS-C lens. I have it mounted on A7, but it definitely doesn't cover full frame, so it's more like a 75mm equivalent. It's a little bit tight.
That's what she said.
I expect better of you. Your mum might be watching this. It's pretty good value for money.
How much is it?
That is a good question, I don't know. £139, which is probably about $130, I guess. $169 actually. Still, decent price. But is it a bit shizzle? Or is it shizzling hot? Down to the streets of Canterbury to test it out.
Testing. Okay, yeah, I'm recording now.
GoPro, start recording.
What? Turn on and record. Started recording. GoPro, stop recording. I think that's the awkward bit. It's like if you say it the second time, you're just stupid.
Okay, let's go. When you're friends with somebody with a boosted board, you have to get used to walking. I mean, in comparison, walking seems like a bit of a tedious task, unless you take their board. Alright, enough of the board. We're not here for that. Well, I am. You're not. As I was saying, this lens, it's a crop sensor lens, APS-C. Not really my preferred focal length for street photography, but this has something that I am a bit partial to. That's like crazy bokeh. It has that swirly wild bokeh going on. I mean, of course, this is manual focus, so you have to focus everything by yourself. And at f1.1, to get it bang on focus is not an easy task. But the bokeh on this is exquisite. Is that creamy goodness or what? Well, let me answer for you. Yes. I was actually just standing far away from you because
Okay.
I don't want it like all face. But the closest focusing distance is actually 50 centimeters, which is not bad. It's pretty good. Street photography with on a boosted board.
Best way to street photography.
Maybe not the best for getting lots of shots that I would call keepers, but at least I'm appreciating this lens despite its imperfections. It's not exactly as sharp as tool in the box, but it's not at all as a lens. So it doesn't matter. Well, at f1.1 the centre bits are alright. Off centre, you do get some glow, aka baby poo soft bits. He's wearing a Trump hat, isn't he? I honestly think the Bokeh is better on this than some lenses costing far more. You know, sometimes the best things in life are, well, not free, it's cheap, close to free.
Well, not really. Still.
Alright,
100% quid.
Okay. For £130, that's sort of nifty 50 kind of price. Okay. It's not boosted.
Yeah, it's not
no
boosted.
good. This is Tim's boosted board. If you're just joining us midway through the video, don't know why, it's a YouTube video. It's not live TV. This is Tim's boosted board. Proper, he's like the man, the Chinese Casey. Anyway, the Kumlun, aka Chinese Bokeh Master, does show some colour fringing and high contrast bits, but really surprised with the lack of vignetting, even wide open. What is not to like about this lens, apart from it's called Kumlun? That's an awful sounding lens. What have you got? What is that you've got on your camera? I've got a bit of Kumlun. It doesn't sound good in English or Chinese. Yeah. And in the end I ended up getting one shot that I quite liked, my keeper. And you know what? I think this lens is a keeper. Last time I did a video about getting the best 50s for under $100. This might not fall under $100, but it definitely renders some images that are as unique. Expectations met, passed and blown away, as were my presumptions that this lens could not possibly be good at being a fast 50 for a low price. It's not about top image quality, but offering plenty of character. But I tell you what, bang for your buck, good value for money, expectations exceeded. Back to the studio. Don't spoil the dream, Tim. Oh, okay. Back to my house. Oh.
Headquarters.
HQ, Wong HQ.
Hey. Hi.
Back to the studio, and I want to bring back the Bokeh board and put the Kumlun on this piece of cardboard and see how it compares to the other 50s that I tested last week. Here is the Bokeh comparison. Which one is the Bokeh Beast? This is what I think. But what are your thoughts? I'd love to know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Great, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed that video, and a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. It's an all-in-one website for creating gorgeous websites quickly and easily. With a plethora of templates to choose from, with 16 new designer templates, award-winning 24/7 customer service, a simple way of transferring domain names over, Squarespace is ideal for those who want to create a personal website or for e-commerce. You can start a free trial today and you can get 10% off your first purchase with the code KAI. It's like, just copying Casey.
Yeah.
Copying Casey. It's
Chinese,
his board.
Pure Chinese Casey.
It's his board anyway, it's not mine.
Big Casey.
It's his board, it's not
you're
mine.
addicted to my board.
See ya. Yeah, I'm addicted, I'm taking your board away. See ya. Just parking it now. Just want to get it in the two white lines. That parking is pretty good, I'd say. For an Asian, that's not bad parking really.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.